Love and Marriage Huntsville Season 6 Reunion Part 2. I want to start off by mentioning how Marcel was downplaying Melody and her parenting. I do not like that, because why would you do that? He tries to downplay her businesses, talking about, oh, she just makes t-shirts. And that t-shirt that she gave him that says, I just make t-shirts, that is so fucking cute. Like, low-key, I honestly want one of those, because I think that's cute, especially if you sold t-shirts. That would be a cute shirt to wear around and maybe like put your branding on or something. So Marcel's trying to send shots about, oh, taking care of your kids, blah blah blah. Like, bro, last time I checked, you barely knew your kids' middle names. Like, they were allergic to stuff and you didn't know and stuff. I don't think you should be saying anything, especially where you are, bro. Like, not wishing this on your family, but if you and Tisha were to go through what Mel and Martell went through and you would have the kids, before you say shit about Mel, like, what the fuck would you do? The one thing that really irritates me about this show is the fact that Mel has no genuine friends. Like, I just wish Mel would have one genuine friend on the show. Granted, I don't know her relationship with Nell, but the way that they like joke about Martell and stuff, sometimes it just makes me not feel like it's just so confusing to me, because Mel and Martell, they put everyone on. They were a couple and everyone on the show are friends of them. Marcel's business, Scolt, it literally has Holt in it. Like, you can't even spell the name of your business without Holt being in there. They put you on. The way that you guys just downplay them, and honestly, I feel like that they enjoyed the downfall of Mel and Martell, because it was always a joke to them. They always thought it was funny. They always mentioned it and said slick stuff. Like, and in their green screens, it honestly seemed like they're like, oh yeah, well, that's what they're doing. It just didn't seem very supportive. When Martell was down bad and he came back to school because he didn't have his builder's license, they gave him their ass to kiss. The way that Marcel and Tisha, I just do not fuck with that, because why can't you just give Mel her props? She's doing a great job to go through all of that. But let's move on, because we are going to talk about that later. So Kiki and Tisha. Kiki definitely does have a problem, and that's why I said that drug test was weird, because no matter the results, no one's going to believe it.
Did test negative.
I don't have to lie.
Well,
so Kiki being negative, no one definitely believes that drug test was negative.
you did admit to taking methadone.
Yes.
But
Being that Kiki says that she has to take methadone.
when you took the test, it tested negative. So
Every day. And the test did have methadone on that.
if you're taking methadone, wouldn't that make the test positive?
Nobody's believing it. And then what if she would have failed the test? What if Kiki would have failed the drug test? So that would have been something else. So Mel and Kimmy looking at each other about Tisha being in denial.
Go, Kimmy.
Go, Mel.
Go, girl.
It was so fucking funny. Like, nobody wanted to answer that question. With Kimmy saying put it out all on the table, like, Tisha feels like she hasn't gotten anything like concrete, which I agree that's a good answer. However, they are saying names of people on the show and they're getting bleeped out.
Evidently, supposed to be. You listening? I'm trying to.
So I don't know what's going on. And frankly, on one hand, like I said before, I don't want to see the family getting broken up or whatever. But at the same time, when Mel and Martell was going through their shit, they fucking loved it. Okay? They loved it. So now that it's their turn, the cameras are rolling. Fucking let's go. What's going on? Give us the real shit. Like,
That supposed to be having an affair with Marcel, right? She comes to me and tell me, your is spreading this information.
Stormy, take it to
I don't want this watered down shit. And I know that Tisha has learned deny from Marcel, and that's just the reality of it. But Mel answered that really, really good. Like, before you walk away, you do want something definitive. Kiki was wrong with that drink throw, talking about she is triggered when she's ignored. Like,
Misinformation.
Stormy, take it to a heart and to a diamond.
So,
you
got
the
the 2 of heart, the 2 of diamond.
All right, uncount your cards.
Damn.
I'm trying to talk to Stormy, and they're trying to overtalk me to have this card game going on.
That can work.
Let's do that. 2 of that. There's no card game, period, that's gonna happen. If I'm talking, then shut up and listen.
Wait a minute.
Reese, we know that
Hold on.
Girl, like, it was good for the cameras.
Wait,
You got both?
no, it's supposed to be the 2 of
I tell you what, let's do this. 2 of what? 2 of what? 2 of what?
Okay, I will say it was great for the cameras, but girl, you can't be throwing drinks on people and talk about that you're fucking triggered. Like, she know I'm triggered. Like, okay. Like, everybody gets triggered. You can't just be doing that. I believe that Tisha showed good restraint, whether that was picking and choosing her battles, whatever. I just love to see it because it was good that Tisha was like, where that be at? Where that be at? I'm about to whoop your ass.
Why would you do that?
We're not, hey, guys, we're not doing
Ignore
that.
that.
Hey, I'm telling you, we're not doing this.
Stupid ass.
That would have really been something for the cameras, but she was just like,
You wanna be mad, scratch your ass. I don't give a
She needs to get the out of here. Call the police and
doing this. Go away.
like, I think she was just trying to breathe, really, but so that was good. Like, I do have to give Tisha that. Like,
Who you need to be mad?
No, I'm
Not at me.
Please let me go. I'm about to go in the
Talk
house.
now?
Hey, I was about
Hey, Kimmy,
to say
she
it's
just
time
threw
to
a whole drink on Tisha.
she has been ignoring her. I see
She need to go or we're about to go.
Marcel being like, just try to ignore her, babe. She has been doing that, and she didn't try to fight Kiki on camera, so that's good. I do appreciate the fact that Mel did tell Kiki that she was wrong for the drink throwing while she walked Kiki to the car, also on the stage. I do like to see that because for some reason on these shows, it seems like people can't say when someone that they're cool with is wrong. Like, they're like, I tell it to them, but I don't do it in the public. What good is that? Because I don't even believe that you really tell it to them. Like,
Thought it was inappropriate for her, which I said to her once I walked her to the car.
I told Kiki that she was wrong for that when she laughed or something, but they didn't get it on camera, and then in public she's like, well, that she was triggered. You see how Mel didn't do that? You see how Mel held her accountable in real time and on the reunion in real time. One of my wishes for next season and every season to come is that on the reunion there is a theme or a color scheme or just a solid color, because everybody looks like they're going somewhere different. Everybody does look amazing. I will say that everybody looks great, but like, Mel is giving Beyonce, which Mel is the Beyonce of the group. Like, if we're being honest, what would the show be without Mel? Like, I just fucking love Mel. Mel is like, I just relate to Mel so much because, you know, she's like on her stuff, in her lane, just trying to have a good time, being a mother, being on her business, you know. And people are just mad at her. When that happens, you just gotta stand on your 2 feet. Like, you know, she was in her relationship and then here comes this side chick. The way she's handled everything, like, Mel is the Beyonce, and how successful she is with everything. Like, Mel is that girl. So that really embodies her. And then with the 3 different red suits, Carlos, Martell, and Chris, that was too much. It was just a little bit too much. I mean, everybody looked good, but everybody looked like they were going somewhere else, though. You know, like, I don't know. Like, some people were on a prom, people was performing. Mel should be performing. Why didn't Mel perform? That's one of my next wishes, is that Mel performs at the next reunion. But that brings me to my next point. Martell fucking walking off to get that paperwork. Oh my God.
I would love for you to. Yes, please go get it. Go get it.
You such a liar.
No, I'm
You're
not.
You're such a liar.
No, I'm not.
You're
Please
such
go,
a liar.
No, please go get it. Please go get it. Bring all the pages.
I was fucking crying.
I've been knowing that.
What documents that in? Liar?
I'm gonna be honest right now, and I do not condone DV by a woman, you know, hitting a man or vice versa. And I think if you are a girl and you are like hitting a man, like, you gotta expect from him to hit back. Hopefully you don't, but you know, like, you are like playing with fire. However, as a human being, as a girl, if I was married to someone and I was married to Martell, he's sitting in your face. Like, as much as I'm like, oh my God, like, I'm tired of them arguing. When they argue, it is so fucking good.
Those papers he had printed for you are the same papers he was sending to bloggers to talk about our children's court cases. That's a disgrace to me.
We gonna talk about this.
I tell you are the lowest of the
Watch
low
this.
of the scum of this earth.
Mel Martell, I gotta move
already
on.
pulled the footage.
And it's just like everyday shit. Like, I know, like, this is real people shit, okay? This is why the show is so good. So Martell arguing and then walking off that hard.
You too. Yes,
No,
please go get it. Go get it.
You such a liar.
No, I'm not.
You're such a liar.
No, I'm not.
You're
Please
such
go,
a liar.
No, please go get it. Please go get it. Bring all the pages.
And coming back with the paperwork.
Liar, go to the page. Go to the page when you're
They're putting it in Mel's face. I'll find it.
my attorney
Find it.
find it. When my attorney asks you,
Looking like a kid.
please go to the police.
Martell looks and acts like a child. And Mel like, you find it. And then he's like, he never found the passage he was looking for.
It's called the transcript. Oh, baby.
You're such a liar.
I'm not a liar, because I'll now go pay for the transcript and prove that you
you're
are
such
by
a
the time this
liar.
airs.
And him just saying, liar, liar. Like, I was thinking in my head, like,
Liar.
Martell.
Liar.
Martell.
Never.
Making me look horrible out
Never.
here.
I could not do it. Like, I would want to fuck him up. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I would have to punch him in the face. Then with him saying, she satisfied me. She drained my balls. With him saying shit like that. And then with the side chick being so fucking, the combination of that, I would have to fuck Martell up. Like, I was like, I almost wanted to do it, like, through the screen, okay? Then I was wondering, like, I wonder if Mel ever be fucking his ass up.
See how toxic it was in that house?
Oh, it wasn't like this.
Oh, yes, it was.
wasn't like
Oh, yes,
this.
it was.
Stop.
That's why I beat your ass that time.
The fact that she said that, I was like, yeah, okay, I get it. I completely understand. Mel. And I have a lot of respect for Mel. Because she wasn't just sitting there getting cheated on, getting talked to crazy by Martell. She was standing up for herself. She was voicing her opinion. She was whooping his ass when needed. Yeah, at least that one time. Because she said, sure did.
No, Jesus Christ.
All right, so we'll be right back with more Love and Marriage.
Quickly, I forgot to mention, Martell stating that, hey, like, you could never hear a man say that about Mel putting the paws on him. And how it's a double standard. Yeah.
And let a man say something like that. Let a man say something like that. Come here.
Yes, Martell, it is a double standard. Just like there's a double standard with you stepping out on your marriage, having a significant other while being married, and having outside children. If Mel was to do that, if she was to be stepping out, having a side dude call and post online, and if she was to get pregnant by the guy and just be loud and proud about it, Mel would be all types of hoes. For real, that's what you want us to believe. So yes, there's a double standard, bro. It's just a part of life. Mel is real as fuck. The fact that there's the RP thing, like Martell and Ariane were conspiring to release Mel to Martell, and allegedly they were gonna crop him out, make it seem like she was doing something else. First of all, guys, that's what I said. If you guys want to start the OnlyFans, please do. Because why would that make Mel look bad? Why would that make Mel look bad? Like, you keep trying to say, oh, she cheated. Good. If you are married and you are stepping out on your wife, and your wife is stepping back out, how can you be mad? Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm not gonna implicate myself saying what I would or wouldn't do, but I would be getting my get back. Like, if you think I'm gonna be waiting, because I believe Mel when she said that she never reached her climax. Like, it probably took for her to experience it with someone else to be like, you know what? This man never made me get there. Like, I never got all the way up to the top. I believe it is from his ego. Like, he's probably just worried about himself and just being the man, and he just wanted a reason to do whatever he was going to do. That's why I say I believe he was instructed incorrectly by his friends. The problem is Martell is surrounded by these men who are also stepping out on their marriage, but they are not married to males. They are married to Nell's, Tisha's, and Kimmy's. They're gonna stand by their man more. Mel is real. See, that's why I can fuck with Mel. Mel was talking her shit, whooping this nigga's ass when needed, moving out, getting men. She was still, you didn't stop nothing, Martell. You think you stopped something? Why would she want to be with you when she know you out with fucking mashed potatoes? You think she just is gonna sit there? Good for her. When I hear Martell say, Mel cheated, I say, good, I'm glad. Like, I know she's really reserved.
Because you still have feelings for your ex-wife.
Who said I has to have feelings for my ex-wife?
Well, the cameras have seen it, and you had a conversation with her. Nell said you said it to her, too.
Recently, when we argued.
Martell did this to me this day, and he did that. Oh, I would love it. Oh, my God. I would love to hear it. Mel really tries not to do that because just like he did, and on the reunion, he was like, you're making me look bad in front of all these people. You always make me look bad.
Make me look horrible out here. Make me look horrible on TV. Make me look horrible on the internet.
I need you
Stuff you're
to chill.
discussing, I've never
Chill, please.
discussed on
Respect me
television
and chill.
nor on the internet.
Okay.
You have.
We're moving on. No.
That is such a classic narcissist move. They do not give a fuck about actually being a good person and doing things so they don't look bad. They just don't want you to say anything about it. They just want to have this great public persona by everybody, but be a fucking asshole to you. But they don't want you to say anything because that makes you wrong when you say something and respond. Since Martell wants to do all this, can you please let us know everything? Because I just know Mel is just holding back so much. Like, oh my God. This lady had the odds against her. Her husband is a dirty fucking dog, first of all. He's dirty as shit. Then he talks shit. And he wants people to look at you like you ain't shit instead of him. Okay? Lots of cameras going on. Your friends, oh, they do not give a fuck about you. They knew he was already cheating and they laughing at you. The side chick, potato wedges, is just a fucking gremlin. Okay? Just an absolute fucking gremlin. Like, no home training, no couth, no nothing. And look at this lady. Mel, like, she really deserves, like, a fucking award or something. This happens to real people. She's a good example. Just because people are doing shit and looking at you crazy and trying to be haters and all this type of shit, you don't have to get down to their level. You can just drop them out. Don't let them all the way in, you know. Deal with them for work purposes. All about your life. It's the best thing to do. Like, if everybody did this, we'd be good. Like, people don't want to be like me and Mel. The best part of this episode is the fact that Lewis and Tiffany are not coming back. I was so happy. And Marceau being like, oh, Tiff, we're gonna miss you. That fucking sent me, because I am so sarcastic. Like, that's some shit I would have said. Tiffany, you were dead wrong for saying that stuff to Sheree. Like, why would you walk up on somebody being like, you putting that pussy down? First of all, you look like a fucking grandma all the time. I knew when you pulled up on that John Deere that you were up to no good. It looked like Lou was only up there and taking up for her just so he could have some peace when he goes back home. Like, yeah, 2 men. I feel like if you're on a show and you have castmates, like, are you gonna fucking break in half if you talk to 2 men at once? Like, in that case, y'all can't talk to Mel. Like, this is some weird shit, y'all. When Kimmy said that she didn't see Martell and Sheree, like, lovey-dovey and stuff, Martell read my fucking mind. I mean, yeah. I guess we read each other's minds. I was like, since you mention it, I've never seen Kimmy and Maurice look slightly romantic. Like, nah. And I was like, when's the last time they kissed? And I was like, when they got married, I guess. Same thing, yeah. So Martell did get Kimmy right together. Like, that was good, okay. Like, imagine if they were still a team. It's over, but Martell fucked up, man. Nigga, you fucked up. Martell and Sheree was obviously a clout chase. Like, you...
My attorney asked.
Arrangement.
Yes, he said.
You can see that from 1,000 miles away. This lady was just sitting at the cafe by herself. Like, she is just desperate for some cameras and stuff. So basically, Mel is the one that got away. Martell will just forever, like, know that he fucked up. And it's gonna be, he's just not gonna get over that. He can prove me wrong, but it's not looking good.
When we
What
argued,
did I say, Neil?
well, when we had the scene on the porch, you told me then you still have feelings with Mel. You still love her.
Especially when you downgrade it so much.
If you could change everything, you would change everything, and it would be Mel.
That's the kind of stuff I hear
cool.
too.
Awesome.
You said to somebody
That's
today.
the kind of stuff I hear.
Okay, cool.
When you
Just missing what it could have been. He could have been on top of the world with Mel.
We're talking about it, so
We talked about it in scene, and we talked about it out of scene.
Yeah, and he said little things to me out of scene too, so it's not just for a camera.
you feel like
With his family. But no, instead he chose the life that he has.
you think they're in a relationship?
I do, yeah.
Why you think that?
Because when my kids are there, she's there almost every day.
I'm gonna pray for him. The way he always takes up for that girl really pisses me off. Like,
Does it hurt you that she's around your children?
It does not hurt me, no. More than anything, I go into protective mode.
like it just really fucking irritates me.
Like, I'm never going to trust someone who adored my family setup so much that they worked their ass off to come between it. Of course, with the help of him, but still.
Why would you take up for that girl over your damn ex-wife?
Our children are perfectly fine.
Like I said, for me, knowing that they are around someone who has said such nasty and vile things about their mother.
And when she was your wife, that girl was out of control. If you are a side chick, you are not supposed to be seen. If you choose the life of a side chick, you are supposed to stick with that life, which someone always ends up catching feelings, if not both of them, obviously. At the same time, like, you just want to make yourself known so you can break up the marriage, so you could move up to the wife, which if that's your goal, that's your goal, but he's still not going to be shit. Like, just like he wasn't shit for his wife, he's not going to be shit for you. That's why he's still not claiming you.
Are you in a relationship right now with your child's mother?
No, I'm not. I'm single.
Does he think you're in a relationship?
I do not care if Melody had 42 fucking babysitters.
People on your end, when all those babysitters that you had, 11 babysitters.
Who said multiple things
you know
about
what I'm
their
saying?
father.
11
See how
babysitters.
he defends her?
Because I
He's
can only
bringing up
imagine
something
all
directly
those
at me when I'm
babysitters that
talking.
you
42 qualified babysitters are better than fucking that fucking side chick being around the kids.
About a person who has for years, as he knows, tried to torture and come in between our marriage, DMing me. See, he knows all of those things, and I could keep going. So when he sits there and tries to defend, how dare you?
You know, I'm open, I'm easy when it comes to certain things that you request.
We've had the
But
conversation.
it's difficult when I request something.
So here's the thing. I've never had over 11 people watch my children overnight ever. First refuse.
Like, are you ever just around your kids? Real quick, Destiny is weird for posting that video of the kids with the side chick at the birthday party. Like, happy birthday to you. Say cheese. The way Tank was looking. Tank was like, bitch, why you recording this shit? I'm sure they love their dad, but I know they just be ready to go home, like, for real. I already told y'all that Betty was a fucking weirdo. Like, she's just, like, so angry for anything. Like, her face even looks, like, permanently angry. Like, the way her muscles in her head are, like, she'll just always be that angry lady. And Stormy just sitting there looking like some fucking helpless-ass toddler while her mom's saying, Mel didn't take up for Stormy. Why the fuck does Mel have to take up for Stormy? Stormy is a grown-ass fucking woman, and I wish y'all would fucking rewind this shit because I missed all of this. Stormy was recording in Mel's house. Anyway, first of all, you guys never denied that Stormy recorded it in real time and blah, blah, blah. Overall, it still seemed like it applied to you. But even though, like, even if it didn't, take up for your fucking self. It's not Mel's job to take up for you. I don't see you taking up for Mel when people say shit about Mel. Maybe I'm just not in the streets. Maybe I missed some of that. But look at you on the show. She literally brought you on the show. And the next fucking season, you're beefing with her. You got your mom beefing with her. And then you're chiming in like some fucking kid at the principal's office with their mom. Like, yeah, well, you didn't say that. I cannot explain how much I hate it when someone says, I know you saw that. Yeah, you saw it. You see everything else. Bitch, what the fuck? That is just fucking weird. How are you going to tell someone what they saw? You just want her to read your mind? Just like Mel said, you couldn't reach out to her and be like, hey, Mel, is there an issue? Like, these people are accusing me of this. Could you please clear it up? I'm going to make a post, like, can you comment? Or can you respond to one comment and say, no, it wasn't her? Like these people are getting me. They're calling my business. Because I had no clue this was happening. And anyway, if you are on a reality television show, you have to be ready for that. Like, it's not Mel's fault that people did that. She didn't tell them to do that. Mel isn't like some fucking cult leader and be like, okay, guys, go reach out to Stormy's business. Ooh, go do it, guys. Or maybe she is. I mean, nah, that's what y'all think. Them people got a mind of their own, and if you know anything about the internet, you know people love to call your job. People love to call your job. I don't know why. That's some weird shit. I don't know. They just have nothing else to do. And we better actually get into Miss Betty, her Aunt Lisa. Yeah, Miss Betty, Lisa, and Junior. We better get into that. I hope we just do not divert all the way to Mel. But there is one thing I want to say. Lou got the fuck out of there. Lou got the fuck out of there. When Tiffany had that baby, Lou was like, I told you that baby was going to slow you down. How about you just quit the show? How about that? Since I got to be there for filming, quit the show. I just didn't know. Like, girl, that's what you get. That's what you get, girl. But yeah, this was a good season overall.